Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just making sure everything's sorted.
You should have let me do
I'm okay. I'm getting on with things. Don't fuss. I went through that list of his relatives that you gave me.
Right, I've rung round Buster and he's going to get in touch with all his old biking mates. I don't know who'll turn up, though.
And what about you?
Look, you best come in, mate.
See you later, love.
Yeah.
What time's the funeral?
3:30.
Is Eileen going?
I've no idea. Les, don't even think about it.
Why not? Why shouldn't I go?
It's going to be bad enough on my mum as it is without you there to rub salt in the wound.
He was my mate, you know. Before... Well, before.
Look, promise me you'll go nowhere near, eh?
Okay. Okay, I'll promise.
It's kept me awake half the night. Should I go, shouldn't I?
I know. He would have wanted you to be there.
I hate funerals, all that sanctimonious rubbish that gets said. You get some vicar stood there, never even knew the man, saying what a good man he was.
It doesn't matter what they say. He loved you. I know he did.
Not enough to stay with me.
Please come.
Why? I mean, him being dead doesn't really change out.
Of course it does.
Look, when I lost Dennis, I didn't get everyone rallying round and trying to help. I was expected to get on with it and accept it.
Well, it's hardly the same.
No, it's worse. Because at least you knew that it was you he wanted. And me, what am I left with? No different than if the pair of you had gone off to Sheffield.
Well, if that's the way you see it.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to come out like that exactly. It's just... I've cried a lot of tears over Dennis, and it's over and done with now. I'm not even angry anymore. I've put it in the past. I've had to so that I can get on with my life.
I just wanted everyone that mattered to be there.
Why?
Because it's all we've got left, isn't it?
What time's it booked for?
3:30.
I can't believe you're really going to go to this thing.
Yeah, well, no one's asking you to.
Mum, why upset yourself?
You're the one upsetting her.
The only reason you're hanging around here, Todd, is so you can have the day off school.
I am not.
Oh, just give it a rest, both of you. Jason, you do what you want to do and let Todd do what he wants to do, OK?
Mum, he walked out this house without a backward glance. In the end, you meant naught to him.
Yeah, and the other way of looking at it is that he's dead and I'm alive. So I think I came out best in the end. Don't you?
So is Shelley coming in today, then, or what?
No, she made other arrangements.
I can't believe Betty just walked out like that.
Oh, that was just Summerton now. She'll be back.
Well, no, I don't know about that. I mean, she can't go on forever. Wouldn't expect her to. It wouldn't be fair.
What about her hot pot? Very popular is Betty's hot pot.
Oh, we can manage without her. She's not the only one who can make hot pots. Oh. There you go, Toya, love.
I was just going to pop round with it, but as you're here, and will you give Janice our sincere condolences when you see her, love?
Tell her we'll be thinking of her.
Right, thanks. Actually, we weren't going to do wreaths and that, just if anyone wanted donations to charity.
Well, I don't mind contributing.
None of you even knew him that well. I was the one who knew him. But I don't even get an invite to the funeral.
Les.
I've got as much right to go as anyone in this pub.
Don't you think you've caused enough damage from what I've heard?
And what about the damage done to me, eh? You're all crying over him. What about me?
Come on, Les.
I don't want another lecture, Toya. I've had enough. And I'll do as I please. And you won't stop me. Get out of the way.
Right. Think she looks great, don't you?
Yeah.
I wore this the first time we went out for a meal.
You look fantastic.
I wish I felt it. Thought I might get drunk today, but it wouldn't help.
Nothing'll help, love, but you'll get through it somehow.
Yeah, of course you will.
I thought I saw him today at garage. Well, if there are ghosts, I wouldn't mind him haunting me.
Right then, are you ready, Mum?
Ready? I shouldn't have to do this, should I? It's not fair. I should have at least 30 or 40 years left with him yet.
John.
You, don't think she's going a bit funny, dear? You know all that talk about ghosts?
She's upset, Karen. All right?
I suppose this is my punishment, isn't it?
Oh, don't be silly, Janice. For what?
For thinking I could ever be happy and get away with it.
No, don't look at that. Let's just get straight in the car, eh?
I don't think I'm going to be able to handle this.
I'll show 'em. I'll do as I please.
Right. There's any chance of you tucking your shirt in?
Ma'am, it's not meant to be tucked in.
I don't know why you're getting on at him. That bag definitely doesn't go with that outfit.
And since when did you become an expert on handbags?
I'm just saying, it looks awful. What are you pulling faces for?
I think he's trying to tell you that this is the bag that Dennis bought me in Paris.
Oh, how was I supposed to know?
Yeah, it's about the only decent thing he did leave me with. OK, let's get this over with. Presume you're not coming.
No, I'm coming, but I'm coming dressed as I am.
Fair enough. You might want to put some shoes on, though.
Come on, get a move on, lads.
Will you give Janice my love?
Yeah, I will, Deirdre, yeah. You all right?
Well, Janice, they've all turned out for him, haven't they?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Janice, you have nothing to be sorry about.
We've got to go in there, though, haven't we?
Hey, only when you're ready. Dennis will wait.
I'm ready now.
Where's our Toya?
Toya?
Yeah, me.
Your man wants you, Mum.
You all right? Yeah, we'll be. Just give me your arm, will you?
Okay, thanks.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, it's fine. How's your mum?
She's bearing up.
You remember me, Dennis's Auntie Joan?
Oh, of course I do, yeah.
I'd say it's nice to see you again, but I wish it was in different circumstances.
Yeah.
Tell me something. Who's this here?
That's Janice that he lived with.
Oh dear. Have I got this wrong? Didn't he live with you?
Well, until recently he did, yeah.
I hate funerals. Not fond of them myself. You've seen who's here?
Oh. What's he doing?
What he's always doing. Getting sozzled.
Hey, you seen Les? What? Oh, no. Yeah, I know. He hasn't even been invited. Yeah, well, just as long as he stays at the back. Hey, Les is here.
No.
Do you want me to chuck him out?
No, let's just hope he behaves himself.
Who's this we're talking about?
This lady's husband.
She has an husband as well.
Welcome to St. Mary's, especially to the relatives and friends of Dennis and Janice's partner. We're here to mourn him, but also to give thanks for the life he enjoyed.
When I was a child, I spoke like a child, thought like a child, reasoned like a child. But when I grew up, I finished with childish things. We now see through a glass darkly, but one day we shall see face to face. My knowledge now is partial, but then it will be whole, like God's knowledge of me. 3 things last forever: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love.
I know Janice would like to say a few words. Janice.
You all know what happened. How me and Dennis... Well, we didn't have very long. In fact, no time at all. But we both knew that what we'd done was right. Even if some people were hurt by it. And I'm very sorry about that.
And Dennis was very sorry. It was a terrible time, really. And just when we thought that we'd got through it, and the worst of it was over, it turns out it wasn't. It turns out it had only just started. So, if Dennis is listening, I would just like to tell him that I loved him. And I always will. And that I was very happy with the time that we had together. Because he was a very special man. And to have known him and loved him was the most wonderful thing that ever happened to me in my life.
Oh, no.
What's he doing? Les, what are you doing?
Look, come on. He was my mate.
Look, I know he was.
Now is not the time, Les.
I can't think of a better time. Hey. Is it all right with you if I say something?
Say what?
Just short and sweet. It won't take a minute. And it's this. You know I fell out with Dennis. And you all know why. Well, never mind that. When I needed someone, it was him that came. In fact, if it wasn't for him, well, I'd probably be where he is now. But no, he came. And he saved me. And well, it's cost him, hasn't it? So I just want to say, thanks, Dennis. You were the best mate anyone could have.
Yeah, well, I didn't know what you were going to do. No, me neither. I don't think he knew himself till he opened his mouth. Thanks. Tell you what, though, he was good. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I think so, too. He's to Les. Les. To Les.
And made to measure?
Just a cost of hobby, too.
Fortune, believe me.
Everyone knows.
Oh. Cheers, Don.
See, the last I heard, he was with the other lady.
Eileen.
And they were like a proper family with 2 boys, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, and it was all working out and he was happier than he'd ever been.
Yeah, must have wished he'd stayed, eh?
But what happened is what I want to know.
We don't know. No idea.
Well, no, he was knocking Janice off behind Eileen's back.
Still, it's stayed fine for it, didn't it?
Well, I hope you're helping yourselves.
Boys certainly are. You all right, John?
Just glad it's all over. Oh, I am sorry, love. We haven't had a chance to speak.
Oh, don't worry about me, love. Though that was a surprise. I gather it was your husband that spoke at the service.
It was, yeah.
Funny do mind, it's not for me to judge what's been going on. There's one greater than me that'll be doing that.
Excuse me.
What did you have to say that for?
Say what?
You're in her house. You're eating her food and you're drinking her drink. Now, if I were you, you'd be very careful, because that's my mate. Come on, Steve, we're going to go.
So, do you only wear these on special occasions or every day?
Well, I have my working leathers.
What work is that?
I'm a courier. But this jacket, this is special. I wouldn't wear this for just anybody.
Have you got everything you need?
Aye, love, thanks.
It was a nice service, Janice.
I think it was, yeah.
First class. And I've been to a few, so I know what I'm talking about.
Well, you were a first-class bloke.
That's a fact.
Now, you're not going to be on your own. You've got somebody stopping.
Our Toya will stay with me as long as I want.
Good.
Mind you, Dennis's Auntie Joan over there, I think I'm going to have a problem getting rid of her.
Are you bothered about staying on good terms?
I don't think we were that anyway.
Good. Joan, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, right. Well, we're all going now, Joan, so come on, let's be having you.
I beg your pardon?
I said we're all going. Janice wants a bit of peace.
From what I hear, it wasn't peace she was after when he was alive.
No, it was happiness, which is something we're all after, I dare say. Even you.
See you now.
Nice meeting you, lads.
Yeah.
See ya.
Shame about the circumstances.
Aye, should have stopped on his bike. The car that did him in.
Look, we're going now, Janice.
Thanks for coming, love.
See you later.
See you.
Right, Janice, love, I'm going to get off. If it was out you want, out at all, just give us a ring.
Thanks for coming.
You're a good man with Dennis. One of the best. See you, love.
Right. Bye, Janice.
Oh, bye, love.
If I could just leave you with a thought, it's that we break God's laws at our peril.
Yes, thank you. Let's get you back on your broomstick.
Listen, we're going to clean up so you can go and have a lie down, yeah?
No, I don't want to have a lie down. You can help me if you like, but I'm not incapable.
A rotten day, eh?
Could have been worse. I thought what you said was really nice.
Just what came into my head. I meant every word.
Yeah, he was a good man.
A damn sight better than me.
Don't say that.
Must have been. Or else why would Jan leave me for him?
All sorts of reasons. Most of them to do with her, not you. So don't you go blaming it all on yourself, Les.
No?
Hey, you're a better man than you think. You proved that today.
I would have done anything to have broken him up. I mean, when it first happened. I'd have cheered if I'd have heard she'd have been left on her own. Now, I feel that sorry for her, I can't tell you.
Right then.
Thanks. The pair of you. You've both been great.
So what are you going to do now then?
Collapse in front of telly, I think. Today went on forever.
You don't mind if I stay, do you?
No.
I'm not an invalid. I don't need looking after. Well, maybe I do a bit, but not tonight. Tonight, I want to be on my own.
You do, really?
Yeah. I've got a lot of stuff to think about. Go on.
Well, I'll ring you first thing in the morning.
Okay.
I'll see you then.
Bye, love.
You look after yourself.
That's it then. All over.